have you here with us.
Thank you, Rod. Well, two Rods. Yeah, thank you, guys.
Thank you, gentlemen.
This is the first match of the evening. Nothing on it in terms of qualification. Scott Mitchell out, Dave Chisnall through. But there's a few quid on this game. If Mitchell can get himself up to third in the group instead of fourth, he'll pick up an extra £2,500. And that is the perfect way to start.
Yeah, there's a big difference in
Well, sometimes,
fourth and third then, isn't there? £2.5 grand, that's brilliant.
and sometimes, Dennis, you know, if you've got nothing to play for apart from your pride, you can relax a little bit more and turn up. And certainly Scott Mitchell at the moment, with those first three darts, has certainly turned up.
Certainly has.
100.
Well, Dave Chisnall, the third man to get a 9-dart leg here at the Grand Slam of Darts, following in the footsteps of James Wade and Kim Huybrechts. That was some performance the other night, it really was. He dismantles
60.
Peter Snakebite Wright. As Rod was saying, it's sometimes a little bit difficult. He knows he's already through, and he must still be, his brain must be going around like a windmill, mustn't it, still, from that 9-dart leg, Dennis?
I'm sure. And what I did notice when he hit the double 12, there wasn't the old snatch, was there? It went in as clean as a whistle, which is a good sign.
Well, I think with Chisnall, as he started off this game, if he hits his first 180, I was going to say, if he gets his first dart in the top of the treble, his rhythm is so much better. And he did that in the first game the other night, and he started off here again this evening. So it doesn't bring the snatch out so much, because it's very easy then to find that treble from a perfect treble 20, isn't it?
It's just a shame he's left a bogey, which he couldn't help no matter what he did.
90.
He's put a bit of pressure here on this Mitchell, the double top, and it's the finishing that's caused Scott Mitchell the problems. He's been averaging 99 for the tournament, but finishing only at 33%. Well, do you settle for 33% on this visit? And that's exactly what he's got, and he'll do it this time.
As they say in Yorkshire, two wides and a wicket. But it doesn't matter when you've three darts at it. It doesn't matter whether it's first or last.
Yeah, you're exactly right then. As long as you get that double on the visit, that's all what counts.
Yeah, doesn't matter about the stats, as long as you hit that double.
We didn't worry about too much stats in our day, though, did we?
No.
It was just get on with it, wasn't it?
Very rare you got to know what stats you'd got.
Didn't have all the technology then, though, did they, Rod? It was a back of an envelope job, wasn't it? As opposed to all the computers, calculators. Oh, we don't need much of a calculator to wrap those three up. A second maximum of the match for Chisnall, and that makes it a dozen for the tournament.
A dozen, and only how many legs? 11 legs plus.
Yeah, he can certainly hit the treble 20, Ken Chisnall. It's just when he gets a little bit out of sorts with this throw, that's when he gets beaten. And you feel that Chisnall should win majors with that scoring power.
Yeah.
But sometimes players like him never win majors.
Yeah, but what I did notice when he first came on scene, it'd be, you know, throwing and not stopping, but when he got to the double, he'd take a pace back and steady himself instead of, you know, going with the flow.
Going with the rhythm.
Yeah. And he is a rhythm player.
Well, a couple of loose darts for Chisnall.
30.
Missed the big numbers twice, and now has given the glimmer of an opportunity. 68, not forced to get more than one at a double here, Chisnall, from there.
101.
That's okay. That's a good miss.
It's a good miss, yeah.
Yeah. Single, double when he comes back, if he comes back.
Double 16 then.
Oh no.
52.
Oh.
Well, that previous visit has cost the problem for Dave Chisnall, only getting one dart on the double. And that flight is far enough away to give him plenty of room. Now double 10 for 2-0 lead, the breaker throw. And that's exactly what he's done. That 30 dead on 98, cardinal sin, isn't it? You've got to leave a double if you don't have a dart on the double.
Exactly, yeah. Hit the nail on the head, yes. You've one of the worst, well, it is the worst time to make a boo-boo.
Is that a technical darting term, that, Dennis? Boo-boo?
Yeah. Well, There's lots of people listening. There's other words what I used.
Yeah, steady on.
Yeah, we're before the watershed at the moment.
Yeah,
Still to come this evening.
a lot of them in farmyards.
Lewis and Van Gerwen are in action tonight. Martin Adams is in action. Andy Fordham is here as well. Peter Wright plays Mervyn King in a straight knockout game. That's in this group where Chisnall should top the group, but if he were to get a bit of a toweling here from Scotty Dog, he could end up finishing second.
And he doesn't look like a player what easily gets rustled, does he? You know, he seems very calm and collected.
Yeah, and I've talked to him a lot this week. I talked to him at the PDC fishing competition, but I've talked to him a lot this week. And he is really level-headed as well. You know, even though he's a world champion, he just, you know, wants to get on with his game. He's actually playing with new sets of darts, windmill darts, and he said it's taken a little bit of a time to get used to them. But he told me not to say anything because he didn't want it to come across as making excuses. So.
He's playing nice darts in this particular game. I know it's a cardinal sin, but I didn't see his previous 2 games.
Well, he didn't play badly. He lost 5-2 twice to Peter Wright and Mervyn King, but he averaged around about 104 in the first game he lost. It's really his finishing. He's 1 or 2 darts missed at double, and as you know, Dennis, 1 or 2 crucial darts missed at double in a race to 5 makes a big difference, doesn't it?
125.
Certainly does.
Well, a 140 here or even a ton may get in at the double first, and they are a long way off to try and find the doubles. You know, sometimes, Den, we say block of darts, go down the 19s, but even the darts that far away, perhaps you should go for 19s.
Well, yeah.
But bullseye here for Chisnall.
75.
Yeah, you are looking at it in that manner, that it probably could be easier to do a switch.
Scott Mitchell has not had a 3-figure finish in this tournament.
Now the bull.
105.
He still hasn't, but he wasn't far away from one, and that would have been 3-0 had he found the red bit.
No, Chizzy's got to get back in the game with this.
Scott, you're at 125.
Well, for 3-0 here, the big dog, only just, but double 8. And that is 3-0 to the BDO World Champion. And he is going out of the tournament. It looks like he's going to go down all guns blazing.
Yeah, with an extra $2.5 in pocket.
135.
I think you'll see if Chizzy just gets that one leg on the board, there could be a flurry of 2 or 3 together.
That prize money is interesting. As I say, $2.5 grand difference between finishing 4th and 3rd in a group. The very first World Championship, Leighton Reese, he won 3 grand winning the World Championship.
Yeah. Well, it's same as our World Champion, first one in '94.
Who was that, Dennis?
Me and Phil shared 25 grand.
But you
What we're
got the
playing for
lion's
next
share of
year.
it, Dennis.
300 grand maybe this year for first prize.
Yes, 300,000 to the winner at Lakeside.
Yeah.
At Ali Pally.
It does make you envious, Rod, doesn't it? 300 grand.
Well, I don't know, Dennis. We had a good time in the game. We had some fun, didn't we?
Oh, we had a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Seen parts of the world we never would have seen.
You gave us a lot of fun watching you, Dennis, to be fair. Chisnall's not having much fun up there tonight, though, is he?
54.
Still got, it's a poor score, but he's still got a tidy lead. It's what he does on his next 3 darts.
Well, we call it the setup shot.
Yeah.
And that's what he's not been doing right. He really has been messing it up.
83.
You have to go back to that, wanting 98 and only hitting 30. You know, if he'd have taken that leg, all of a sudden he's coming in there more confident.
Yeah, it'd have probably been 2-1 up if it had
132.
set that up. Brilliant. Yeah, that's what good players do. This.
Dave Chisnall, a finalist here last year when he gave Phil Taylor a heck of a fright, eventually losing 16-13. He wants tops, he wants double 10, but he's got plenty of time this time. Even if he misses this, he'll be back for another 3. He doesn't miss, and he's on the ball.
You might see 2 or 3 legs on the trot now. sometimes when you've got that cushion, you know, a big cushion, and they can't get out, sometimes you do miss.
108.
Good darts.
So the one thing I noticed there, like Scott there congratulated Dave Chisnall for winning the leg. Don't remember you congratulating me for the odd leg I might have nicked off you.
I was going to say you didn't win that many legs, so
Oh, get in there.
get in there, Rod. No, we had some good matches, Rod. Especially one at Blackpool one particular time when you cheated me out of it. Hit the wrong double and claimed it, but we'll not say no to that.
100.
No, you just told millions.
Doesn't sound like Rod Harrington much.
I think Rod had got Fred confused that day.
140.
Well, here Mitchell with the scores equal, but obviously throwing now, looking for a 4-1 lead, and he should be first down to the double in this leg. That's pitched perfectly, and that is as he looks for a third max to lead 41. Beautiful darts.
Brilliant darts. Fair credit to lad.
Well, these are the darts that made him the Lakeside champion. Just needs to finish it off nice and neatly now for 11 dart leg.
Will he do the same what Dave did in previous... Was that 14? No, obviously not. All right. This would be a beauty now. 130. I think this will be double five. No, okay then, not. Yes or no, Rod?
It's a long way off, wasn't it?
Got your advance 16.
Double 8, he's missed a couple of darts at double here. Scotty Dog, this is to go within a leg of the match, and there he is. He moves to the hill. And Dave Chisnall has not been able to produce the fireworks of the other night from the 9-dart leg. Different night, different darts.
Well, his rhythm is really out of sorts, Dennis, isn't it? I mean, the other night he was absolutely perfect. Didn't see hardly any snatch darts at all, but we're seeing a lot of darts that they're not on the wire, they're like an inch away, which is a badly thrown dart, isn't it?
And it's all stemming from, you know, not being settled first off and not hitting them doubles, and it's played. Oh, good 180. Well, there's no bad 180s, is there?
Well, that's the 6th 180 in this match.
100.
3 each.
There's that bit of a snatch again, and then you can see he's getting a little bit frustrated, is Chisnall. Can't find that consistency.
He's talking to himself, geeing himself up. He knows he's making heavy weather.
David 164.
Well, 2 treble 19s was the target for Bullseye, which we saw him miss for the 130 combination at the end of the last leg, and now Mitchell with a similar finish.
61.
Well, we talked about the set-up shot, Dennis, how important it is, and Chisnall again has not set it up properly, and it leaves the door open for Mitchell to do exactly that, or take it out.
This kid sets it up, and 107 becomes a massive, massive one to get out on.
119.
Now there's a lot of pressure. We'll see if the lad is a champion.
Double 14. Oh, why is it? And it might be the last dart he throws in the group stage as Scott Mitchell looks to bring the curtain down on his Grand Slam debut with a 5-1 win. Well, that leaves double 18. That wasn't his intention. Well, he's hit it anyway, and Scott Mitchell finishes with a flourish and a 5-1 darting demolition job of Dave Chisnall. No 9-dart heroics tonight from Chizzy. He is hammered 5-1, and it could cost him top spot in the group.
That's a good score.